So thank you for attending this critical incident briefing. We just want to give some clarity and some transparency around the officer-involved shooting from this past weekend. On Saturday, May 23rd at approximately 4:40 p.m. in the area of Broadway and Liddell, two of our officers were on routine patrol when they were flagged down by a pedestrian who we will now refer to as the reporting person. The reporting person indicated to the officers that her boyfriend had been stabbed the previous night before. And she identified the male who was across the street as the individual who had stabbed her boyfriend. The officers parked their patrol car, got out to go speak with the individual about the allegations that she was making. As the officers exited the patrol car, they could see the subject in question was brandishing a pair of scissors and a box cutter, one in each hand. At this time, the officers gave multiple verbal commands for the subject to drop the weapons. The subject refused to comply with the directives, and at that time, the officers attempted to get the subject into custody. The subject resisted being handcuffed and simultaneously refused to drop the weapons. A physical struggle ensued whereby the officers during this struggle, one of the officers was stabbed below the armpit towards his back. The second officer on scene deployed his taser, which initially caused the subject to drop to the ground, but he was back on his feet in short order. The subject continued to resist arrest and be combative, while still in possession of the box cutter. One officer did discharge his weapon a total of 2 times. Officers immediately rendered medical aid, and from that point, the subject was transported to Erie Medical, where he is still receiving treatment and is expected to recover. The hospital did confirm that the gunshots were in his stomach area. The officer was stabbed and released that evening. Post-incident, our investigation has allowed us to formulate a clear timeline around the allegations that the female made when initially flagging down the officers. The subject in question is accused of stabbing the reporting person's boyfriend on Friday, May 22nd, just after 9:30 p.m. The victim of the stabbing walked to 1528 Broadway, where the Buffalo Fire Department rendered aid before transporting him to the hospital. That stabbing incident is still under investigation, and we fully anticipate charges will be made. In addition, we also pieced together that several hours after the alleged stabbing, in the early morning hours of Saturday, May 23rd, the same subject that was involved in the officer-involved shooting, is alleged to have robbed a Lyft driver by holding a knife to his throat. The Lyft driver has positively identified the subject, and he has been charged with robbery in that incident. The officer-involved shooting is still under active investigation, and as we get further information, we will certainly make it available to you. I can take questions at this time if you have some.
Commissioner, there is a convenience store market footage of a grill being thrown at what looks like the subject. Have you seen that video, and is it a part of your investigation?
I'm sorry, what, a grill did you say?
Yeah, a grill from a nearby convenience store that shows it being thrown at what looks like the subject. Has that come up in your investigation?
I can't say that I've seen video of a grill being thrown, no.
Okay.
Commissioner, does he have a past record?
Yes, he has a criminal record that you can certainly foil.
The Lyft driver, does he have any photographic evidence, or just?
The Lyft driver was able to identify him out of a photo lineup, and the subject, when we arrested him, had the Lyft driver's license and pistol permit in his possession.
Commissioner, I'm sorry, can you identify this subject who's involved in the officer-involved shooting? Do you have his ID? I don't recall you mentioned.
Yes. That information, we can get it to you. We can get you the accurate spelling of the subject's name, the officer's name, and also on the video footage that we sent you a couple hours ago, and if you didn't get it, we can help you receive that. It is all printed out there as well.
Thank
Yep.
Other than the Lyft robbery, what else is he charged for? Anything yet?
The Lyft driver robbery he's been charged for, and we anticipate additional charges on the stabbing of the boyfriend, of the woman who flagged us down, which set off this series of events.
And potentially of the officer as well?
Oh, certainly, that would be a part of the investigation as well as the assault on the officers, yes.
He's still hospitalized. Any word of his condition?
We checked earlier today, and yes, he is still hospitalized, but he is recovering, and they expect a full recovery.
So far, he's only been charged in the Lyft incident, is that correct?
That is correct.
On another topic, as we were coming up here, we're hearing that there was another officer-involved shooting, possibly an officer shot.
Yes, I need to clear out here quickly, and I'm sorry if I appeared a little distracted today, but that is correct. That is the word that we're getting, yes. And I don't have any update at this time. That work? Thank you all.